Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory, episode number 92. And if you haven't seen the last episode, I definitely recommend going back and watching it before this one. Pause it. I'll leave a card in the top right corner, whichever side that is, for you to go and watch it, because we've changed the team drastically. We've now got the man of the match, Heung-min Son, in-form Tolisso, the man of the match, Lacazette, and the team of the tournament, Fekir. It's a ridiculous strike force and I'm loving the team at the moment. We absolutely smashed it in our first game with the squad and scored 6 goals in its first game, which made me instantly fall in love. I'm not going to lie. And we obviously easily made it through round 1 of the daily knockout tournament. What you're going to see today is hopefully the rest of that tournament panning out to success. We shall see though, as we come up against a strong looking Bundesliga side to start with. He has got that dreaded strike force of Royce, ones to watch, Ousmane Dembele and Aubameyang. Very, very quick, not going to lie. If you didn't know, this is what I switched the team to in-game, so that Heung-min Son is not a centre mid. He's actually really far up in the attack, in that cam role. And then Tolisso and Ali as great centre mids. You know, that's brilliant. And then upgraded Kante at our CDM slot. But it's not started off well. Much like the first game, actually. We get done right off the bat, and I was super worried as soon as he scored this goal, because this guy was passing me and out-possessioning me off the park. It was crazy how good he was on the ball, and he scored that goal to go 1-0 up. However, we've got a decent version of Lacazette, to be honest, and he's literally gone and equalised a few minutes later. I was able to hold the ball throughout that whole attack, get into the box with Lacazette, and he's now got an upgraded weak foot. So he's got 4-star weak foot as well as the 4-star skills now. So he's now upgraded and decent. You know, he can afford to shoot like that. And then he hits the post, and I'm like, damn it, that was my chance to go 2-1 up against a guy who was actually really outplaying me, but just not scoring the goals. However, some lovely play later. Lacazette gets wiped out in the box, but it doesn't matter because he's already hit that shoot button and it's flown into the back of the net. And we have turned this game around, much like the last one. So, I don't know, it'd be pretty cool if we could see another 6 goals in this game, just like the last one before, and go on a real run in this tourney. That would be pretty cool. But Royce knocks it to Vidal, and this guy was superb on the LT button, and just getting to places where I couldn't get at him. Like, he was either facing the wrong way or I just couldn't quite get there, and it was looking likely that he was probably going to equalise. So, you know, sometimes how I do that thing where, well, we go 3-1 up, by the way, stroke of half time. The keeper just didn't have enough hands to stop that very powerful strike from Fekir, and he gets a nice goal for the club as well. But yeah, it was one of those games where at this point in time in the weekend league, I'd probably pause it right now to see if he will quit. But I was so afraid of this guy because he was so good on the ball that I thought, I'm not going to do that, because eventually when he comes back and beats me, he's going to get cocky and I'm going to get really pissed off. But then somehow in the second half, I score again. Completely on like the run of play. I didn't have much possession in this game, but it just fell to Fekir, and he's super clinical. So much composure in front of goal, and that left foot driven shot across the goalkeeper, I think you're going to be seeing a lot of with him in the Road to Glory, because it's just outstanding. He does take a half volley here with Ousmane Dembele, forcing a beautiful save out of Thibaut Courtois, and then we're on the attack again. Son plays it into Fekir, and he gives me too much space, and you don't want to give Fekir too much space because he just seems to be this ridiculously clinical player. And I've not even noticed that he's only got that 3-star weak foot at this point in time, because he's on the left hand side. I'm aiming with the left foot. On the right hand side, I've got Lacazette, who's right footed. It seems like kind of a perfect strike force at this point in time, so I'm hoping for it to continue. We're up to 5 goals. We need to hit 6 to match the last game, and this is against a much more difficult opponent. But we get through here with Lacazette. I Berber spin, I take the shot, it falls to Fekir, who sticks it wide. So, can we get the 6th goal with this final attack here from Fekir? He just lines it up, and once again, the low-driven past the goalkeeper, across goal, really sort of just rolling it along the floor with power, has got us our 6th goal. Our 12th goal in 2 games. Is that not a great team? Does it not seem like this could work really well for us? So I'm buzzing right now, and we've scored a whole bunch of goals with Fekir, and we win the game, 6 goals to 1, 2 games in a row. So we're now through to the semi-final. Got to give props to that guy as well. He was a FUT founder, and you could just tell that he'd been playing FUT for years. I don't know what happened, or whether he was going easy or what. I don't know. but he like held the ball really well, and I messaged him afterwards like, what happened there? You completely played me off the park. And he just messaged me back saying, no, I didn't have a plan or anything. It's just, you know, good luck for your next round. You beat me. So fair play to that guy. Very, very good opponent. And I hope to never come up against you again, because you were tough to play. But somehow we scored loads of goals. So now we move on in. We move on into the semi-final. And when I come up against a team like this, my first thought is, yes, I've got the win. My team's so much better than this. And then I'm like, actually, these are the teams that I normally underestimate and I get completely dominated by. And, well, once again, really early doors, we concede. I've not gone ahead with this team yet to start the game. I've literally always gone 1-0 down. So maybe we need to work on the defence somewhat. I don't know how we could really improve that, though. However, straight up the other end with Fekir. Oh, what is that? A left-footed low driven across the goalkeeper? Get used to it, guys, because it seems to score me goals, and he's amazing at doing it. Because Fekir, like, he's got really high composure. Composure is a stat which seems to be like locked. A player has that composure for every special item they get. And Fekir's got obscenely high composure. He's got like 88 composure in game, which is not normal. You know, Mbappe, for instance, has like 60 odd. I'm not sure what Lacazette has, but it's really high stat for Fekir there. And I think since they've boosted all of the shot power, the finishing stat, all of the shooting stats, he's got better since he's got extra special items. It means that, you know, he's this ridiculous force in front of goal. We turned the game around, though, scoring with Dele Alli this time. He just fell perfectly to him in the box from a corner, and no one was closing him down, so obviously it was just a case of, hey, why don't you just shoot? And I scored the goal. And then we get into the box with Heung-min Son. A bit of sloppy defending from my opponent there, but it literally opens up for Heung-min Son, and in that cam roll, I feel like he's going to weave in and out of the box, or I could shoot on either foot from outside of the box, and he's a beast now since he got his upgraded skill moves. He's no longer 3-star, 5-star, he's 4-star, 5-star, which is crazy. It turns Heung-min Son into a real beast. And he scores there. I think his right foot is his weak foot, and I've scored twice on it today. I still don't really know, without looking at his player bio, which foot is his strong one. And from being 1-0 down, we scored 4 goals there in the first half to knock this guy's socks off. And he just rage quit straight up. So we made it to the final. And we've literally scored like 16 goals in 3 games with our new team. So, yeah, kind of happy with it, not going to lie. And ready for the final, I put a little squad fitness on, or I put individual fitness cards on, because I've got loads of them right now. And we come up against this. 2 red players, Sergio Ramos, team of the group stage Varane, 95th in form Isco, legend Figo, SBC Suarez, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Straight off the bat, he pauses it before kickoff, and I'm like, okay, he's already got red players. His name was written on FUTWIZ in someone that's been in the top 100 at some point in time. So I knew that this was going to be a competent player. He's got an amazing team. He switched to the 4-1-2-1-2. Figo at cam, Suarez and Ronaldo up front. And it was a very difficult game. Lacazette spots an open Fekir, and that's a great little 1-2 there. And he is able to stick that in the back of the net. We go 1-0 up against this player who was really on the edge of my box, just camping out for like the first few minutes of this game. A low driven left footed across the goalkeeper once again, sees that nestle into the corner, and I'm 1-0 up. I go for a second here. Fekir gets into the box, but there's a couple of defenders around. It falls to him on that weak foot, and it forces a good save out of the great Asensio. I think it's Asensio, not Asensio. I think that's the Real Madrid cam. But Asensio red 86 is unreal. I love his inform, and I kind of wish I had the red, but I don't play FUT Champs enough. Kovacic gets into the box and slots it wide of the post, but it was a lot more of this, just like my opponent getting the ball to Ronaldo or to Suarez or to Figo, and really testing my goalkeeper. Fortunately, Petr Cech was doing all right for now. I run this down the line to try and whip a cross in, but there's like 3 defenders around. I spot Lacazette in the box. He gets tackled, and as soon as the ball is played away, the half-time whistle goes. So at least we go into the break 1-0 up. He had more possession than me, but there was only a couple of shots really from each side in the first half. So I tried to instantly increase that in the second half. It didn't quite work out for me there. And then Ronaldo gets past my defender here, plays it to Suarez, who knocks it into Kovacic. who just sticks that one first time into the back of the net, and I get equalised on, and I get told to karma, which I wasn't very happy about, and I was so tense because obviously this is the final. This makes it into the weekend league if we can win here. And he's someone that's been in the top 100 at some point. I'm not sure if he's a regular top 100 or not, but his name literally appeared on FUTWIZ, and you can only do that if you've ever been in the top 100. And we're drawing against him. He's got the super team. We've got a decent team ourselves. I brought Al Sommer on, by the way. I think I took Lacazette off, and he wins us a penalty in about the 80th minute. Just from cutting back, and the defender made a bit of a rash challenge, and that's definitely a penalty. Didn't get any of the ball there, and it's time for Al Sommer to step up. Ooh, that goes into the back of the net, but I'm not sure how, because the goalkeeper dived perfectly the right way, and like it just sort of hits his arm and goes in. And I felt a bit bad, but my job for the next few minutes was to just hold the ball, don't let him get through. He did once or twice, but he didn't make anything of it. And Kante runs off celebrating as we win the daily knockout tournament. We beat Ronaldo, we beat the red players, SBC Suarez, Legend Figo. We beat him, and we've made ourselves win the daily knockout and get ourselves into the weekend league. So that's awesome. That's the team that he ended up with. He brought on the informed Naby Keita, and he also brought on Renato Sanchez and stuff. So good game to that guy, and I think I was probably quite lucky in the end to win that one. But yes, our first attempt with our new squad in the Daily Knockout Tournament, we've scored 18 goals and won the thing. So it's been a superb success so far for the squad, and I'm looking forward to maybe trying to get some games in at the weekend. Again, it'll probably be similar to last week, where I managed to get a few games in on a Sunday if I have time after editing and stuff. But again, it'll be nice for us to earn a few coins, all of that good stuff. So there you have it, guys. We made it into the weekend league with our new squad. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, smash a thumbs up. Just for beating Ronaldo, smash a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you're new around here. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.